Good evening, everybody. I just got home from work not too long ago, sat down, ate some dinner. Most of the time, with a lot of these reels or different posts that we're making, we've got a pretty good outline or script. And this one, I'm just going to speak a little bit more from the heart. This tip request came from this last Tuesday, and this individual asked a great question about if you can still get accepted into physical therapy school if you have earned C's throughout your college career. And yes, you absolutely can. We have testimonial videos of applicants who have lower GPAs. I think the lowest one that we've worked with personally is a 2.45. So there's a lot of scars on that transcript, but that individual was able to get accepted into multiple DPT programs because we found programs that fit that applicant's profile. So with that being said, getting a C in a humanities class when in your freshman year is not the same as getting a C in anatomy or physiology. Your hard prerequisite courses, right? These challenging courses that PT schools are looking at more with more scrutiny to see how you did. And for some applicants, these, physics and chemistry, they're difficult. Those are difficult classes. And there's a lot of applicants who maybe they don't perform very well the first time they take it. Does that mean they're not going to get accepted into physical therapy school? No. There are always opportunities for people to retake classes to get accepted into PT school. With that being said, if you have C's on your transcript and you're thinking about, do I need to retake these classes? If they are not prerequisite classes, I would not necessarily worry about that. If you do have prerequisite classes that are, a C plus or lower, I would definitely think about if you have the financial means and the bandwidth in your schedule to retake these classes. Because your prerequisite GPA is the GPA indicator that you have the most control over. And it is important for you to try to make that prerequisite GPA as competitive as possible. Please also don't forget that your GPA, while it is an important indicator, does not mean or assign value to you as a human being. There was a big movement in the pre-PT world about I am not my GPA, and while I agree with the sentiment that there is so much more to an applicant than just their GPA, your GPA is important when applying to physical therapy school. It is arguably the best and has the most representation of how you are going to be as a student. It is not perfect by any means, but it's certainly a better indicator of who you are as an individual and how responsible you are and the study habits you have compared to the GRE. So if we're looking at metrics that we're going to use, your GPA is probably the best thing, and then even more so, your prerequisite GPA is probably the best indicator of what type of student you're going to be in physical therapy school. And that's why we have prerequisite courses. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope it's reassuring to say, yes, there are so many pre-PTs who have gotten multiple C's throughout their college career. No, this is not something to aspire for. Always try to do your best in school so you can learn and become the best person that you can be, but also strive to do your best so you can be able to have better chances to get into more programs and to have options of where you get to go for physical therapy school. And if you have additional questions about your GPA or how to maximize it, how to improve it, go ahead and comment down below or shoot us a DM if you have any additional questions about your GPA or if you've got C's or if you should retake classes. Sometimes it could be really overwhelming and you may need to have someone who's got some experience just look at your overall situation and give you some feedback about, well, you know what? If we've got a limited amount of time and financial resources to get this done, this is how I would go about doing it. And these are the order of operations. So in summary, don't worry about C's if it's in classes that are not prerequisites. Don't worry about retaking those. If it is a prerequisite course, you definitely should consider retaking that class since most DPT programs will take the higher of the two grades if you retake a course for prereqs. I hope this is helpful. And thank you for the tip request. It's a great question. It's one that a lot of applicants are wondering about or asking. And I hope I didn't ramble too much by going off script. Just wanted to kind of speak from the heart and give you my honest 2 cents on that. Thanks.